Blessed be everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Sandra, and today we are going to create a prosperity tea to bring more money and prosperity into your life. Before we do though, I'm Sandra from MysteryWitchSchool.com, author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path. If you want to know more about Wicca and witchcraft, tarot, magic and shadow work, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to know where to start your witchcraft practice but you're just not sure where to start because there's just so much to know, take a look at my free video, How to Start Your Witchcraft Practice. There is a link in the description field below this video. So today we're going to do a prosperity tea. I love magical teas. They're fun to create. They're a bit like a tea ceremony, so that's ritualizing a very common thing that we do, which is drink beverages. But it's also bringing more magic into your life and allowing that prosperity to go into your body and for you to connect that metaphor of feeling prosperous with actually ingesting prosperity or ingesting the corresponding herbs that can help bring you prosperity. The herbs or spices that I'm using today is ginger, because it is very renowned for being a prosperity spice. Ginger is associated with good luck as well, and a lot of the time prosperity can be, well, perceived to be about luck, but we know that luck really is about being in the right vibration to attract things to yourself or to allow yourself to go to the things that you want or to bring those things that you're wanting to experience into your perception, into your reality. And ginger is a way of helping you do that. The other ingredient is lemon juice, and the lemon juice is kind of there for flavor, but also because lemon is a very joyful energy, and it's also cleansing. So it gives you the ability to be able to maybe cleanse any of the stuff that might be in your way from bringing in more prosperity, such as negative beliefs about yourself and about money and your potential and your ability to be able to be more prosperous. And the other ingredient is peppermint. I chose peppermint because it was really the only other ingredient that I had in the cupboard that would kind of go with the ginger and the lemon and can bring something very valuable to the mix, and that is more good luck. Peppermint's been associated with good luck for a very, very long time. So with the good luck aspect of ginger and peppermint, you are bringing more opportunities to yourself. Another good thing about peppermint is that it's also gives you a lot of clarity and can help you think more clearly, and it can also motivate you and give you more energy, as the lemon can too, so that you've got more energy to maybe think of creative ways that you could bring more money into your life and attract more of opportunities to you because you've got more of that upbeat energy around you. So they're the three main ingredients. You could also add honey if you wanted to sweeten it a little to bring the prosperity into your life in a way that's very sweet to you, if you know what I mean. So we're using all of these herbs and fruit and spices as metaphors for what we're wanting to bring into our life, and that's what we call correspondences when it comes to magic. So I have here a teapot which has already got hot water in it. I'd usually add the herbs first and then the water to it, but it was just easier for me to just fill the pot with the water first. I've already mixed the herbs up here. So I've mixed some peppermint, dried peppermint leaves, and I've also mixed up some ground ginger. Now, if you've got ginger, just chop it up and you can use that. I'm using ginger powder, so it's probably going to be a little bit stronger if you don't have ginger root. You can also buy the tea and use the tea in your herbal magic too, so you don't necessarily need to have the fresh herbs. You can just use herbal teas as well. and mix them around a little bit. I've also got the lemon juice here that I've already squeezed as well. And what I'm going to do is just pour the ingredients into the pot. In fact, I might just do that there and mix in the lemon juice. And we're going to stir the pot. Now, if you live in the Northern Hemisphere and you're wanting to bring something to you, then stir the pot clockwise. If you live in the Southern Hemisphere and you want to bring something to you, stir the pot anti-clockwise. Okay, I live in the Southern Hemisphere, so I'm going to stir the pot anti-clockwise. Okay, so as you're stirring the pot, focus on what it feels like to be more prosperous. What does it feel like to be able to just have the money to pay the bills without having to be concerned about it? What does it feel like to go into a store and see something that you want or need and just buy it? What does it feel like to know that you have all the money that you need and could want for where you are right now? What would that feel like? And feel into the joy of that as you stir. Now you can stir the pot 3 times, 9 times. Usually we do it in some sort of multiples of 3. So as you're stirring the pot, you might want to say a spell or an incantation. This is a spell that I wrote especially for this one. I'm not the best spell writer. I'm not really a words person. So if you can come up with something better and you want to share it in the comments field, certainly go for it. So this is what I'm going to use. Peppermint for luck. It's within and without me. Lemon for joy, I radiate it about me. With ginger, I'm prosperous. Money flows to me. As I drink this tea, abundance surrounds me. Now you can say this incantation or spell a number of times. So you might want to say it 3 times, say it 9 times. And as you're saying it again, breathe it over your teapot so that your words, your breath is going into the tea. And that's the vibration of the spell going into the tea. So I just covered up my microphone then, so I'll say that again. When you're doing a spell into a liquid or whether you're doing it into a talisman, it's really good to speak your spell or breathe it into what it is you're trying to infuse with your spell, because it's bringing that vibration literally into the object. So you want to do that with your tea. And as you see and watch everything settle in the pot, know that the spell is done. Allow your tea to draw for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, depending on how strong you like it, and then drink your tea. You can save the ingredients for next time. You could save a little bit of the tea to put into a bucket of water to do a floor wash, or to wash maybe the front door of your home to bring more prosperity into your home. You can put a little bit of the tea, like just wipe a little bit of the on your wallet or your purse or your bag. If you still use cash, which I hope many of you do still use because they're trying to get rid of cash, and we know what complications can happen there. So cash is a great way to do magic. And so you can also anoint your cash with a little bit of the tea as well. And when you're anointing your cash, you just say, I'm anointing this cash. I now decree that this comes back to me tenfold, 100-fold, depending on how much you want it to come back to you. And that's a really powerful form of magic. It's much easier to do magic with physical cash than it is to do it electronically. That's one of the reasons why I say, hey, witches, still use cash, because it's a better way to work magic. And that is it. That is doing a really simple prosperity tea. You could have a tea party with other members of your coven, or if you don't have a coven, other people of like mind, and all share in the prosperity, and see how you go with that. Make sure that after the spell is done that you allow yourself to tune into your intuition and follow up on any inspirational creative leads that may come to you. So it may be in emails, it might be something that you see, it might be in a dream, it might be a project that you're inspired to work on. Just because magic brings you something though doesn't mean you have to follow it through. If it doesn't feel right, then you can leave it and see if something else comes, or if it doesn't, then do the spell again. You want to make sure that what is coming to you is actually what you wanted to come to you. And sometimes magic just brings you the easiest thing to come to you, like the path of least resistance. And you don't always have to accept it, for example. So if you're doing a prosperity spell and maybe you get a job opportunity, but it's a type of job you really don't want to do, then you could reject it and then fine-tune your spell in a way so that it's bringing prosperity to you in a way that you enjoy. So maybe add the honey next time or something like that. If you want to learn witchcraft with me, you can certainly do that. The Mystery Witch School 101 Academy is there to help you not just learn the craft and learn magic, but how to connect to yourself, to the universe, to have more confidence in your practice, but also to have more confidence with yourself in general, and to be able to realize your full potential through working in a connected way with yourself and the universe. A lot of the time people feel very stuck with the craft or stuck in their lives in general. A lot of people have self-doubt, don't feel confident about doing spells and doing magic. And that's not necessary. Okay, magic isn't difficult. It's not something you need to fear. And you really want to feel confident, like you belong here. You belong here on planet Earth, and you have every right to enjoy what you create here on planet Earth. So that's what the Mystery Witch School Academy is all about. It's connecting you to your craft in a way that connects you, to your spirituality, to your higher self, and also to nature at the same time. There's a link in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I am Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.